Hello everyone, so we are continuing our revision of FA2. In last video we had completed our question 1 of chapter 15, 5th and 9. Now today we are going to start question number 2, so let's get started. Now first chapter number 15, question number 2. Answer the following questions, and the first one is, what is economic development? And the answer is, economic development is a quantitative term. It is a process where there is a constant increase in the national income, increase in per capita income and improvement in the standard of living of people. Second question is, which are the factors of production? Name them. And the answer is, land, labor, capita and entrepreneurship are the main factors of production. Third question is, what is the meaning of economic activity? And the answer is, economic activity means any activity such as agriculture that involves earning or spending money for the exchange of goods, मतलब कि जो commodities कहते हैं जिसको, and services. Fourth question is, which economic system has been followed by India? And the answer is, India, France, etc. countries has adopted mixed economy. Fifth question is, what do you mean by alternative use of resources? And the answer is, alternative uses of resources mean implement that a single resources can be used in more than one way. For example, electricity can be used for domestic purpose or industrial activities. You can write here another example as per your knowledge. Now talking about chapter number 5, question 2, answer the following question in short. And the first one is, what is meant by science and technology? And the answer is, science means systematic knowledge, technology means the practical utility of systematic knowledge. Second question is, write about the contribution of Nagarjuna in the field of chemistry. And the answer is, Nagarjuna was Acharya of chemistry in Nalanda University. He had written Ras Ratnakar and Arogyat Manjari based on his research in chemistry. He had advocated the use of allopathy with herbal medicine. He had pioneered the use of ash of mercury as medicine. Third question is, write a note on discoveries made by Aryabhat in mathematics. And the answer is, Aryabhat was a great mathematician of India and known as the father of mathematics. He had written several books on mathematics. The most notable are Aryabhatiam and Dashgitika. Aryabhat discovered the numerical 0. He propounded that the value of pi is 22 by 7, as also written 3.14, and that pi is constant to show the ratio of circumferences and diameter of circle. He introduced Ashtang method for multiplication, addition, subtraction, square root and cube root. And the last point is, he found solution of fundamentals of mathematics in the form of arithmetic and geometry. Fourth question is, into how many sections is astrology divided? And the answer is, astrology is divided into 3 sections. And the last question is, name the pioneers of Vastu Shastra. And the answer is, Brahma, Narad, Brihaspati, Bhrigu, Vasishtha and Vishwakarma were the pioneers of Vastu Shastra. Now move towards chapter 9 and question number 2, answer the following question in brief. And the first question is, what is meant by a sanctuary? And the answer is, sanctuary are those protected area where a provision is made by protect and conserve those wild animals which are facing the danger of extinction. The state government can establish a sanctuary for the protection of any species and subspecies. Human activities can be carried out there within certain limits. After getting permission from the authority, grazing can be prescribed for the domestic animals. Periyar, Chandraprabha, Iturnagaram, Sariska, etc. are famous sanctuaries. Second question is, what is national park? The area reserved for the protection of natural vegetation, wildlife, sports of natural beauty and place and national importance are called national parks. In comparison with a sanctuary, this is a protected zone. More than one ecosystem is included here. Grazing the domesticated animal is totally prohibited here. The movement of tourists is restricted here. It is not centered around on any single species. It is established through the coordination of state and central government. Kaziranga, Corbett, Velavur, Marine National Park, Gir, Dachigam, etc. are important national parks. सी आपको सेंचुरीज़ और नेशनल पार्क्स के नाम याद रखने हैं. वो एग्ज़ाम में किसी भी तरीके से पूछा जा सकता है, या तो मैच द लिस्ट में, या तो वन सेंटेंस में, या तो किसी भी तरीके से. एंड द थर्ड क्वेश्चन इज, इन विच स्टेट इज़ द नल सरोवर लोकेटेड? एंड द आंसर इज़ नल सरोवर लोकेटेड इन गुजरात. अभी देखिए हम चैप्टर 9 का क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 एंड 4 यही वीडियो के अंदर इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज आपको नेक्स्ट डे इसका बर्डन ना रहे लिखने के लिए. और एक बात कि जो भी लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस हैं, जो भी डिटेलिंग में लिखने हैं, ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं है कि वो सिर्फ लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन में ही पूछा जाएगा. उसमें से कोई भी उसका पार्ट हो, या तो कोई भी उसका दूसरा क्वेश्चन हो कि जो 1 मार्क्स 2 मार्क्स या तो 3 मार्क्स में भी पूछा जा सकता है. कोई ऐसे 2 क्वेश्चन हैं जो मिला के एक ब्रीफ में भी आ सकता है. तो ये चीज़ ध्यान रखिएगा. ऐसा सोच के मत रखिएगा कि ब्रीफ क्वेश्चन सिर्फ ब्रीफ में लिखा जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं होगा. नाउ स्टार्टिंग विथ क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 ऑफ चैप्टर नंबर 9, आंसर इन ब्रीफ. एंड द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाट इज मीन बाय बायोरिजर्व्स जोन? And the answer is, a bioreserve zone is formed according to international norms. Its main purpose is to protect the physical and cultural diversities of any region. Moreover, the vegetation, insects and animals, land and the lifestyle of the people living there are also protected. Facilities are provided here for the research and training of biodiversity. There is complete restriction on the external human activities in a bioreserve zone. The size of such zone generally exceeds 5,000 square kilometer. Nilgiri, Gulf of Mannar, Great Nicobar, Sundarban, Panchmarhi, Run of Kutch, etc. are important bioreserve zones of the nations. Second question is, where would we find tigers in Gujarat? And the answer is, the tigers were found earlier in the forest of Idar, Ambaji, Panchmahal and Dang. And the third question is, state the reasons for forest destructions. And the answer is, the effect of the forest destructions are as follows. There has been an increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The greenhouse effect has intensified. Soil erosion has increased the problems of fertility in agriculture. Forest area has decreased to a great extent due to the large-scale destructions of forest in peninsular India. Global warming has increased. The amount of rainfall has decreased. There has been an increase in droughts. Many wild animals have lost their habitats. Wild animals approach human settlements in search of food and water. There has been an increase in incident of killing of domesticated animals of the shepherd by the carnivorous animals near the forest area. Some wildlife has become extinct. So here is the reasons of forest destruction. Fourth question is, write notes about the wildlife and the verge of extinction. Or as a time has come for us to think about the wildlife which are on the verge of extinction, explain it. Now, and the answer is, when The death of a last surviving animal is beyond doubt. That animals is called extinct wild animals. Today, many animals are verge of extinction. Tiger were found in entire India in last century. Today, tiger is found only in Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal and in the Himalaya region. Earlier, tiger were found in the forest of Idar, Ambaji, Panchmahal and Dang. Today, tiger is totally extinct from the forest of Gujarat. Panther is almost extinct from the forest of India. Many species of birds which were found in the forest of India are now hardly seen. Vulture, duck with a pink throat, Indian crane, owl, etc. are on verge of extinction. Chilotra, once found in very large number in Arunachal Pradesh, are hardly found. Alligator, a species of crocodile found in the fresh river water, and Ganga dolphin are also on verge of extinctions. There is a constant decrease in the number of sea turtles coming to the sandy coastals of Odisha and Gujarat for laying eggs. Waterfalls are also becoming extinct in Narmada, Tapi, Mahi and Sabarmati rivers in Gujarat. Now starting with question number 4 of chapter 9, and the first question is write a detailed note on types of forest. As you know, there are two types of forest, and the first one is types of forest according to administrative purpose, and the answer is according to the administrative purpose the forests are divided into three categories: reserve forest, protected forest and the third one is unclassified forest. Now talking about reserve forest, those forests which are reserved for getting timber or forest product on permanent basis are called reserve forest. Here a permission is not granted for cutting trees, collect firewood to cultivate or for grazing the animals. Their forests are under the direct control of the government. They occupy about 54.4% of the total area under forest of India. Second one is protected forest. Local people are permitted to collect firewood for cultivation and for grazing the cattle without causing any harm to the trees. These forests are maintained by the government. These forests occupy 29.2% of the total area under forest in India. And third one is unclassified forest. Those forests which are not classified because these are located in inaccessible area and are very dense are known as unclassified forest. There is no restriction on tree felling or cultivation or for grazing the animals in this forest. These forests occupy 16.4% of the total area under forests in India. Now, second type is type of forest according to ownership, administration and management, and the first one is state forest. These forests are controlled by state or central government. Most of the forests in the country are these types. Second is communal forest. These forests are controlled by local self-government like Gram Panchayat, Taluka Panchayat, District Panchayat, municipality, municipal corporations, etc. The third one is private forest. These forests are owned by individual. Most of such forest has become barren. Such forests are found in Odisha, Meghalaya, Punjab and Himachal Pradesh, etc. Second question is state the remedies for forest conservation. And the answer is the remedies of conserve the forest are as follows. People should be encouraged to use solar energy, wind energy, etc. instead of wood for the firewood needs. Research should be carried out for things which can be used as a fuel in place of wood. In some tree have to be cut for some needs or construction, same species of tree should be grown. There should be a total ban on cutting trees which are not grown fully. The industries which get the raw materials from the forest should be compelled for forestation for their needs. There should be strict restraint to see that the forest condition does not sustain loss under the name of development of ecotourism. Widespread program should be arranged for creating awareness among local people for forest conservation. Information about forest conservation should be included in the school textbook and colleges, and the necessity of forest conservation should be explained to the students. Intensive steps should be taken to encourage the programs on social forestry and agroforestry for the needs of forage and firewood. The forest resources should be used with restraint by clearing the infested trees. Other healthy trees would be saved and the development will be rapid. Forests are damaged due to forest fire. As a precaution to prevent forest fire, and the dose is immediately in case it take place, an independent system at national level should be created. Thousands of pilgrims gather at the fires, public feasts at the holy place in the forest. At that time, the waste which is accumulated is not cleared properly, so the forests are polluted. There should be reserved place for domestic animals to graze. Now third question is, describe various projects on wildlife protection, and the answer is various projects for wildlife conservation as follows. And the first one is Tiger Project. A big danger was created about the extinction of India's national animal tiger due to unrestricted and illegal hunting of tigers. With a view to save the tigers, the government of India started the Tiger Project in 1971. According to this project, a series of steps have been taken at national level of project the natural habitat of tigers and to maintain balance of the ecosystem. Currently, there are about 44 regions where his project is implemented. Now, second one is Elephant Project. The government of India started the Elephant Project in 1992 in order to protect the elephants in their natural habitat and to protect their corridor roads. There are about 26 protection zones for elephants under the project in the country. There has been an increase in the numbers of elephants after the implementation of this project. Under the project, the maintenance work for the domesticated elephant is also carried out. Third one is Rhino Project. This project was created for the protection of one-horned rhino of Assam and West Bengal. According to the strategy of Rhino Vision of India, a target has been fixed to raise the number of rhino in India to 3,000. And the fourth one is Crocodile Project. The species of crocodile known as gharial was on verge of extinction in the decade of 1970. In order to save this species of crocodiles, the government has started this project. Fifth one is Vulture Project. Vulture is a cleanliness worker of the nature. It eats the meat of dead animals. There are about 9 subspecies of vulture in India. The government of India started the Vulture Project in 2004 to increase the number of vultures. And the last one is Snow Leopard Project. Snow leopard is found at an altitude of about 3000 meters in the snow-capped Himalayas. The government of India started the Snow Leopard Project in 2000 to increase knowledge and to create awareness for its protection. In addition to the project mentioned above, there are few other projects in operational stage in the country such as Kashmiri Hangul Project, Red Panda Project, Manipur Tamil Project, Ganga Dolphin Project, etc. सो ये वीडियो के अंदर हमने क्वेश्चन 2 देखे चैप्टर 15, 5 और 9 के, और 9 का क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 एंड 4 इंक्लूड किया है. In next video, we are going to take question number 3 and 4 of chapter number 15 and 5. तब तक के लिए ये पूरा रिवीजन आप अपनी फेयर नोटबुक के अंदर लिखते रहिएगा। थैंक यू।